My name's Paul Ogdee, and I'm a program manager for Gaming and Esports at Topgolf, and I found my esports job through Hitmarker. Yeah, so I work for Topgolf Entertainment Group. Topgolf is a venue entertainment air destination that focuses on gamifying golf as a sport. If you've seen it, it's a 3-story venue that basically is full of up to 100 and over 100 golf bays where people go with a group of 6 to 8 people, hang out, have some awesome drinks and food, and play golf. We made a really interesting jump into esports where we created some esports lounges in the venue, and we figured out that they needed someone with some experience and expertise to jump into the space and figure out how to use to monetize those rooms. So my day-to-day is essentially anywhere from figuring out and creating programs around esports that'll generate traffic into the venue for gaming reasons, helping create these esports partnerships with endemic teams and brands, sort of similar to the relationship we built with the Misfits in Florida, or what we're trying to do in Dallas, and et cetera, et cetera. And then everything far and in between with gaming, whatever's gaming related, usually comes through me, and I kind of help figure out whether it's a strategy or a brand strategy that we want to pursue. I definitely just looked up esports jobs, and I'm 99% sure you guys were the first website that came up. It was kind of unbelievable that there was a website dedicated to just esports and gaming jobs, but after searching through it, it was extremely legit because I was seeing job postings from FaZe Clan and Logitech and, all these other companies that I knew I wanted to be with. I essentially would browse the website every day as I had graduated school and was looking for a career in gaming and esports. Trying to navigate to just Texas. There's not a lot of opportunity in Texas, but when this one in Topgolf came up, it was, for sure a surefire opportunity for me. The application process is extremely easy. Make a profile, click the link, takes you to whatever you need to know about it. Submit a resume and portfolio, and that's essentially it. Super easy to navigate website. I really could not have had a better experience with it, honestly. I always wanted to be in esports. I'm pretty young, and I'm lucky that this is my first really big job, and it's an esports job. So I have almost always kind of wanted to be here since I was watching LCS back in high school when it started up, and way back then. I was actually in school, and I was working on an esports project in school where they had hired me part-time to essentially build out a comprehensive strategy for how the biggest school in the SEC, which is Texas A&M, how that school will essentially get into esports and use esports as a platform to drive revenue, new student attendance, and just awareness of Texas A&M as a school. I built that out, and I did some other freelance projects, and I worked on some stuff with South by Southwest and a lot of other freelance events I was working around the state of Texas. I really wanted something, more stable and secure. This opportunity came up on your website. And after a 2-month interview process, it worked out, and now I'm here. The pros and cons of job hunting, it's a tiring process. I don't really think it's fun. I don't think many people probably will. But it can be enduring, and it's sort of demoralizing sometimes. But I promise at the end of it, it is definitely worth it, because when you get that phone call for the job you wanted for so long, I don't think there's a better feeling on the planet. So, what I learned is really just don't submit worthless applications. It's not worth it for you to throw an application out there and submit it if it's not a job you really want, because chances are you won't get it, and you'll have just wasted an hour to 2 hours of your time pressing a button. Put your all into what you want, match up your resume with what they're expecting from the job experience or the candidate profile. That part's extremely important, or you'll get cut down by the resume bot, as they say. And really, it's just try to have fun with it. Apply for jobs that are out of your comfort zone. And if you see a job that, is asking for 5 years of experience and you've only got 2 or 3, you should definitely apply, because chances are they're not going to have that perfect candidate with 5 years. They're going to go for someone that's 2 or 3 or maybe even 1. So if it's something you want, apply and take it seriously. I want to be the commissioner of some esports league in a handful of years. I don't know what league. Maybe it'll be my own with Topgolf. We'll figure that out. But that's definitely the dream. I really want to keep working on the partnership side of esports. I love working with endemic brands and teams and companies that know what they're talking about, because I'm trying to learn a lot more about the industry, and these people that have been here 10, 20 years know a ton. It's a lot of fun working with them. And I really just want to see and help my company, Topgolf, become a major player in esports. We've done a lot of little things here and there, and I think we're some really cool ideas for a really big push in the later half of this year. And hopefully once everything settles down, we'll see that come to fruition. And when people think of Topgolf, they'll not only think of the best entertainment venue in the world, but they'll also think Topgolf has an esports branch. That's pretty cool. So that's what I'm hoping for.